Hey guys and gals, let's build and have a look at the Badlands Mineshaft by Lego Minecraft. This is set number 21263, and the set was provided by the Lego group for early review. So, this is what we're building. And the book just jumps right on in, and I have a feeling it's just accessories. Let's see, yes. So it's your typical garden variety Minecraft set. And we have 5 bags of bricks. So I think we could do this all in one sitting. Well, you know what I could do is play some sound effects while I'm doing this. Let's do that. Okay, that's much better. And right now I am processing everything. So now let's start with bag 1. And we got the paper bags, which are cool. And yeah, so I'm processing a review. I have a couple of tutorials that I'm working on now. And I did read a comment from Brick's Life. She likes the backcountry camping thing. I'm glad you like that. I hope you watch these too. The amphitheater project. I think a lot of us who went camping probably remember those. They were always fun times. Yeah. Well, let's get going here. Got a brick separator, so that's cool. Some random player. I'm debating if I should slip some of the audio in on these instead of just playing it in the background. I don't know yet. Why don't I play the stuff out here? I don't know. I think that's a netherite sword. Well, can't even get that in her hand. I think it's a her. I'd run the floodlight, but right now I'm processing a video on the laptop, so, you know. So yeah, we're going to be doing nothing but accessories, so this is going to be one of those Minecraft sets that's going to just take forever. I'm just calling it as I see it. I'm not going to lie to you. And stacking plates on one another, but once you build one Minecraft set, you build them all at this point, but for the most part, that's probably why I stopped buying Minecraft sets, is because they were just the same old thing. Playing the game is a whole other issue because you got raw blocks that you can build stuff from, and there's the bed. Just gotta make one of those. And now we do some torches. Looks like that, and 2 redstones. We'll do both these steps here at one time. I got about 3 hours of sleep last night too. Brain's still sharp, it's just I'm kind of drowsy, so I'm going to try to get this one done here lickety split. See if I can get it done and possibly reviewed. I don't know about the review. This is probably a set that I'm probably going to have to do a close-up tour on, so just do like the 360 spin tour, the close-up, and then the review. So what I'll do is I'll film the review first, tack it on the end of this video, and then the other stuff would be on the main. Matter of fact, I got a tutorial that I need a couple of these things for, so that'll come in handy. Okay. And then we got to build a furnace. So these are done here. Oh, I thought that was metallic, but that was just regular gray. And yeah, I was hoping Lego would really improve these Minecraft sets. Oh, I found the donkey head. We found that. Alright, I'm starting to get a little lost. So let's start setting parts up here. I'm trying to find the furnace pieces. They're in here somewhere. Oh, that's for the donkey. So yeah, before you even get to any of the fun stuff in the set, you're going to have to build all this. Don't they have one that's not lit? Well, we're going to do the crafting table while we're here. Oh, this must be it. There it is. Put the sacks over there. Furnace pieces are not too bad. Alright, so there's the furnace. That step's done. Now, these type of tiles, I'll show you here with the crafting table. These are pretty good. You could use these for all sorts of stuff. In fact, let's pull this lamp here a bit more. You can use this like floor mats, shutters, Asian style builds. Be pretty cool. And we got to build a TNT block now. So Jay, any new mocks or tutorials? No, sadly not. There it is. Now we can build the donkey. But if you ever want to get into instruction writing, look how Lego does theirs. There we go. I want to get to the big stuff first. No, we got to do all this. I'm trying to think of anything else that I need to discuss here. There's a couple things, but I can't mention it because I'd get in trouble if I did. There we go. Every time I see a horse head or a donkey head, I think of that old classic movie. I think it's from the 70s or so, called Student Bodies. It's more like a comedy thriller. And in woodshop, they'd teach the kids how to make horse head bookends. There's the donkey. And we got the two sacks on the sides. There we go. Pretty cool. We're not done yet. Looks like we're building ourselves a minecart now. I got a lot of stuff I'd like to start working on, and in terms of, I got a couple of tutorials that I've been kind of tinkering with. And right now, these sets are in the way. Now, whoever's messaging me, you're going to have to wait. One of them, you know, I'm working on. I thought it was going to be an easy tutorial. Yeah, anytime I do a tutorial, it's never easy because I like to capture the full details. It usually gets more complicated than it's supposed to be. Okay. What it looks like on the bottom. And they have redstone on the bottom apparently inside the tube, so put them inside the tube. Oh, so this is a minecart with a chest, see? So I got a lot of these little trunks now. They would work great for in front of a bed. Like a hope chest or something. Got 2 ingots, put them in there. Like that. And set it in here. So it's just a minecart. Sure, you can set a minifigure in there too. And that's it. And that is what we have remaining for bag 1. Well, let's see what bag 2 gives us here. Well, obviously bag 2 is we're gonna be building the big thing finally. Bag 1 is just merely accessories. And I'll have the video index for your convenience. Probably the best thing YouTube ever did was put indexing on videos. And yeah, always hold them up to the light, make sure you don't see anything in there. Okay. Not sure what portion we're building. And yeah, I could always use medium nougat. Works good for like clay soils and stuff. Yeah, I'm hoping to see some pretty unique pieces in here. Like, ooh, dark brown jumper plates. Wow, those are kind of rare. I don't think I have any of those in that color. If I do, they're probably very rare. Alright, well here's some warm gold flat tiles. And there's those jumper plates. Minecraft sets, guys and gals, are a great source for not only for basic bricks, but for terrain parts. Like you see a lot of the grays in here. If you're into terrains, that's a good source for making boulders and stuff for your builds. Ooh, that comes in dark brown too. That's cool, that slope. Somebody had asked, so Jay, you must really like nature. Yeah, I like the outdoors. It's why I'm always talking about it and stuff. I like to do Lego builds outside. I'm trying to think of a way to do it during the dead middle of summer. Out here. I mean, I could run like a small evaporative cooler or a mister system, but it would make it worse. And this goes under here. And 2 by 10 there. I don't have any desert sounds. This probably sounds almost like the same out here. I don't have any sounds of like the Grand Canyon to play while we're building this. We got plenty of 4x4 plates in here in that gray color. I have plenty of gray, but I've been finding out even these 2x6s are good for Mills plates. So I've been trying to scarf those up as much as I can. Ah, I can't find out where everything's at here. Did we miss the creeper? Oh, I was supposed to do the creeper. We skipped him. It's like, man, the creeper's been sitting around here. Shouldn't he come first? I'm looking for another 2x2 flat tile. Maybe the creeper's hiding it. We don't know. He's pretty easy. He's like 4 parts. I hate those things. Every time I make a server, I always disable the creeper blowing your stuff up, because that's always annoying. And 2, I get tired of fixing all the potholes in the ground. Yeah, I can't find this other tile. There it is. Right there. Okay, and this goes right here. This has got to be even right here. That's what it looks like on the bottom. Okay. Oh, 2x4 brick with cross holes. Cool. I don't know what we're using that for. We'll find out eventually. Probably something that's anchored down into those. Oh, 1x10 brick. That's kind of unusual to find in a set. Not sure how many pieces this set has. Probably about 500 or so. Now, the thing with Minecraft sets, I don't expect the build experience or the build quality to be all that good. Reason being is, for some reason, these things like to get brittle and fall apart. There goes the wind in the trees again. I'll doze off to this stuff, these nature videos that have the background ambient noise. Like I said, when I used to go camping, I would just sit there and just zone out, like literally. And I always wanted to get into the Cub Scouts and the Boy Scouts, but my parents couldn't afford it back then. Well, I missed out on that one too. That's another sore subject with me. But it doesn't stop me from enjoying the outdoors. One of my co-workers, she got her son enrolled into the Cub Scouts. She's a single parent and stuff like that. And kid wishes that he had a dad to do that stuff. I'm like, well, I wish I had a son to do all that stuff with. Do all those cool family things. Okay, looks like we're building some kind of a powered rail. I think that's what that is. Yeah, it's golden too. Cool, the golden rails. And that goes up here. Must be a piece that slopes down in here. Uh-oh, runny nose again. Oh no, I'm going to have to blow. I'll be fine until I start doing all this. Let me take care of that. Okay, that's much better. Alright, well, there's some Technic in here. If you're not a fan of Technic, then yeah. Yeah, well. Oh, but this goes in the middle here. Okay, right in the center, I believe. And it looks like it goes right in here. I think you're going to have to rotate this a little bit to get that to fit in there. There we go. I'm not a fan of those, but you know, that's how they do it in Minecraft. Okay, we want a jumper plate on this, like we got some gold ores. One thing I like about these at the Mineshaft, you don't have to dig deep. Goes right there. Well, I wanted to match the book, so we're going to rotate that a little bit. I'm going to go OCD on that one there. Well, we're about 25–26% done with that so far. Not too bad. Oh, we're making two different items. So we're making redstone. The other one looks like it's copper. Lego, bring out copper bricks. It'd be cool. Yeah, copper would be real cool. Now I'm just tossing them on there. I'll fix them later. Oh, I put that, and that's not supposed to be in there. It looks pretty, but it's not right. Oh, we got to make 2 copper blocks. Well, that's not cool. Tricked me. Or I just wasn't paying attention. I don't know. All right. Now I'm going to take this crooked mess and I'm just going to press it on the table here to flatten all the corners out. And there we go. And then, yeah. The copper goes here. Still not done with that redstone yet, but I'm getting close to it though. And the redstone, where does that go? Oh, it goes next to the copper, or the gold. I just thought of another tutorial that I could build. And that is what we have remaining for bag 2, and I got to write down that tutorial idea. Alright, let's see what bag 3 has to provide us today. Let's see if there's any goodies in here. Most of these pieces I've seen at least in one form or another. Ooh, I see something really good. They're like an opaque purple transparent brick that's sparkly. Those are kind of cool. You get a bunch of those too. Alright. Minecraft sets are always notorious for transparent parts and stuff, so if you need those, there you go. Yeah, I'm waiting for this other one, this other review to get done so I can start uploading that for your viewing enjoyment or your ASMR or whatever you want to call it. Alright, we can't find a part. We'll set the creeper over there and we'll start dividing things out because I'm having a hard time finding one brick. Oh, there it is. Alright. At least they're big parts. They're not small pieces. See, a lot of good pieces for terrain building. Making mills plates, all sorts of stuff. So you're not going to get disappointed here. Alright, well, we need this. Put that right down here. It's just easier to tilt it. Matter of fact, I'll show you in the book. You would never know that would really go there unless you saw the call out. I mean, if Lego does it, I guess I could do that in my building guides too. Now, orange is a very rare color for me. I don't have a whole lot. It doesn't come in a whole lot of interesting sets. And like the pumpkin that I built, I had to buy most of that. About 90-95% of that pumpkin, that big jack-o'-lantern, I had to buy all that. I need to build that again for this Halloween. Yeah, that jack-o'-lantern is still my biggest seller. What can I say? That was probably anything from my childhood or stuff that I've imagined. People just want to buy it. Okay. Uh-oh, we got Technic. Gotta be careful. Careful what you wish for. Okay, like that. And I notice I have some on here that will actually copy me building this stuff. You know, you can always download the building guides from Lego. Alright. Oh yeah, how are you going to sling lava in somebody's eye? I guess it is possible. Okay, this fits in here. Okay. Kind of weird, but okay. Like that. And basically what you do is you just... What does that even do? Maybe it does something else. I don't know what that does, but at least the lava's like this. It looks like the lava swings up. I don't know what that does, to be honest. Really want more Technic bricks around it. I guess if you just add Technic bricks to it, it makes it more Technic. We don't know. Maybe something attaches there and you hit this and it kind of... Yeah, try mining in the nether and that stuff comes raining down on you. I like these purple bricks. Let's see here. We get 5. Wow, Lego, that's kind of greedy. I was expecting like 10 or so of those. We might get more in different bags. But those are so cool. Matter of fact, those would be good like in some kind of like a nightclub or something. Like a, let's say an adult club maybe. always like walking on these things right here. Always fun. When you walk on them, they'd make that jingle jingle sound. Sounds like wind chimes. I can't remember these crystals' names. I know you use them to make spy glasses and stuff. But unfortunately, they don't grow back, so even if you use Silk Touch, you can't break that block out. You have to just preserve it. Like when I'm digging caves or tunnels and I see them, I make a detour. I want to preserve those. Okay, we got to make 2 of these here. It's kind of pretty. These is something different. That's how they do the opaque look inside the building guide. Okay. I can't remember the stone that this is. I always mine a bunch of it down in the I don't think it's blackstone. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, they're bringing out more types of polished stone variants in the new Minecraft, which is cool. Okay, we got that done. Okay, so this sits here. And then they tell you, you got to bring this thing up here and just set this down in here. So what I'm gathering is, if you break this, you take this thing here, and we... Let's see here, let's give it a shot. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Okay, just set that in there, I guess. Alright. Roll this back up again. Okay, I thought maybe it was going to do something magical, but not yet. We're not ready for that yet. I mean, there's a hole in there, so... This thing probably explodes out like this, and this comes out, but I'm not sure what that is. We'll find out eventually. Okay, you gotta make 2 gold blocks, so yeah, here we go with that again. I sound all lazy, like, oh, I don't want to do it. Minecraft sets you do more accessory building than you actually do the main builds. But I'm sorry, especially for the Lego folks out there, I like to play the actual game, not build it. Because we're literally just manufacturing ores. But at the end of the day, though, you're actually making a toy with a toy. And goes there, one there. Okay. And this thing goes here. So it's kind of joining up there. So that's what it looks like on the back, but I'm not sure what this is. In case it's annoys somebody, I don't know. Okay, we got more ores. This time it's coal. Okay. Just about done with this bag here. Or if you really want to speed it up, and there you go, you take two sides with one. And this goes here. If you think we're done yet, nope, still got bricks. I can always use dark orange. Okay. It's right up here. But this thing is so far, I mean, it feels pretty sturdy. I mean, I understand this stuff's meant to come off. I'm talking like the main base of this. Other than that, though, it's not too bad. And that's what we have remaining for bag 3. Alrighty, now we're going to be moving on to bag 4. Oh, okay. It's got some nice parts that I can use for other things. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much doing this all in one sitting right now. Even the crow agrees. Do it all in one sitting, Jay, so you can get it out of the way. Okay. Alright, here we go. But we got to build accessories first. So we won't see that for a while. Why? Because they want you to build some nasty cave spiders, which are kind of boring to put together. So... oh, at first I thought... oh, yeah, that's medium nougat. I thought that was dark tan. I mean, of course, I could just skip, but I will most likely forget this, and I'll be like, where did all these extra pieces come from? Yeah, I'm starting to sort out parts, because there's a bunch of stuff in here right now that I'm trying to go through. Trying to figure out where everything's at. Oh, we got a couple of slimes there. We always see those bouncing around and they're annoying us. They want to slime you to death like Slimer and Ghostbusters. Slime blocks don't know how to keep their slime to themselves. They like to share it with everybody. You're going to need those for the spiders. So I'm pulling anything out that's like dark blue. I'm looking for 2 more of these little clips things here. Okay. Okay, the hinges go on the bottom. Just make sure the joint of the hinge is facing the 2x4 brick. I'll show you here in a second. Like that. So if you're not sure, just open it up a little bit and then just set it down like that. Because even I forget sometimes. Okay. Get the hinges in. Now we put the body together. Now you may be tempted to put the head right here. I'll show you. Just put the head right here where it's like that. So we got him out of the way. Might need him later on. And now we can do the big thing again. Yay! Because I'm tired of looking at the boring stuff. Yeah, 2x16, great for making vehicle chassis. Use this in some of my pickups too. Yeah, but building sets though, after a while, I feel like my mind is being stifled, like my imagination. Okay. So now we're getting to the point where it's getting bigger. This is something that when I get this done, it will have to be on a turntable for a tour. So the tour on this one will have a close-up shot because it is kind of complicated. That's probably going to be the best thing to do. And I can't emphasize that enough, folks. If you get more gold ores, I'm getting tired of building those. Alright, so here's something I'm going to mention right now for this build here. It gets repetitious. You're building the same stuff pretty much over and over and over again, like the accessories. At least it's broken up. It's not like you're making 20 of these at one time and you're kind of losing interest. I think LEGO really needs to start focusing more on building from your imagination versus building from a book. As for me personally, there we go. I got that done. And the gold goes over here, like that. Yeah, but the dark brown jumper plates will come in handy. Well, that's if I can get them in right. Don't worry, you gotta run double rows anyways. Bird is getting on my nerves. Even the flies flying around. The bees flying into the microphone. Alright. I gotta put 6 of these on here now. That's not a very hard build. Some of it is getting repetitious. So if you're like me or you know someone who's got attention deficit disorder or something like that, yeah, this is probably not going to keep their interest for too long. Unless they're heavy into Minecraft building. think that goes there. That's exactly where it goes. Like, oh, it should go there. Yeah, it goes there, all right. Oh wow, a dark brown 2x2 flat tile. Man, that's rare. I've never seen those in a set before. Not until now. I mean, I think I bought a few of them off of Pick-a-Brick, but never that kind of thing. Okay. And we have, I'm not sure what that is. It could be, I don't think it's gold block. Oh wait, no, that's clay. It's like, I don't think it's gold blocks, but no, that's clay. Y'all ready for Mother's Day? Probably by the time this video's released, it's already been long since gone, but my mom wants something for Mother's Day, and I gotta go get it still. All right. Okay, black Technic brick goes there. Oh, Lego, you don't have any 1x2s that fit that? I know black clay exists, but I've never seen black clay in the... And, I can't remember if they're called mesas. I can't remember. It's not like you got the forest, you got the Tega, the Mega Tega. I love building in Mega Tegas. That, and you play this in the background, yeah, you feel like you're right there in the woods. Except at night when the zombies come and try to raid your camp. It's like Party Pooper. Alright. Oh, it looks like this might be a cobweb. I use these for making my spruce trees. They call it a parabolic ring. So this is right here. It sits right in this hole, right, this Technic brick. It's really kind of, I don't know. It doesn't sit straight like that. Let me move that out of the way so I don't keep bumping into it. Okay. Gotta make another one. If I knew that, I would just made a mirror of it. Yeah, if I get done with this, I'd like to start on another tutorial real quick. Oh, I put them in there wrong. Okay, where's the brick separator at? I put these in the wrong way. Best thing is just to pop one out one at a time. Don't get confused. My mind's in tutorial mode right now. Alright. I've broken a few of those brick separators. Okay, so this goes here. Yeah. And then this goes right here. Hey, we're starting to look, it looks like we're getting more of that done, huh? So I guess you're supposed to have the minecart that goes in there and you can do this. Huh. Okay, now we gotta start placing all the tracks in here. Usually use a 2x2 jumper plate, but there they never did. Get that there so you can see it better. Alright, and then I'm going to test the minecart on that real quick. Surprisingly, these tracks do work okay. So you can put your minecart here. But you can see, it obviously doesn't have wheels, so it actually stays in the track. Not too bad. And then they have the slimes just sitting here staring off into the void. And that's it. We have one extra one of these. Oh, because it goes there. There we go. Now we're done. And that's what we have remaining for bag 4. Alright, finally we're going to wrap the build up with bag 5. And so far, and I'm not going to lie, the set is keeping my interest because we're working on the main part, but it's the accessories that are kind of bouncing between it's fun and it's not fun. Okay. See? Accessories. So before you even get to look at the big parts, you got to build the really small stuff first. We got some rabbits. And looks like we're building a bat. So we're going to focus on just this page here. And before we can even think about the big stuff, we better get the little stuff going first. Sounds like some bird is getting into an argument there. Like I said, guys and gals, this is the best I can do in terms of we can't play copyright because of the music police. Okay. I found the head for this guy. Alright. Haven't found any pieces even for the bat yet. That's what I'm saying. I wish we'd just build the big stuff first and then just start on the small stuff. I'm working a little bit on everything right now because if I see something I can do real quick, I'll do it. But you got to build not one but 2 bats, and they're different. They're not the same. Oh, brown stem. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Okay, now we got to dig for eyes. Well, if that one's got a set of eyes on it too, then we'll keep that off to the side because we're going to have to build another bat. Like that. He's done. Still haven't found the pants for the husk yet. Okay, I found this for the rabbit. Like that. So, got those guys out of the way. Okay, I found the pants for the husk. He's done. Okay. We're getting there. I want to get to the big things, and I can't. Let's see here. Yeah, they want the wings wrapped around, but I gotta, oh, there it is. In fact, that's not a bad idea. I thought of a use for that method. Got to put the stud on the bottom. Yeah, do I miss building sets? No. No, I don't. I miss building on my campsite, though. Okay, there's... I think he's done. Yeah, we're about 75% done. Steve's right on that middle line there, so we're ready to go. And that takes care of that. So the accessories for that are done. We'll slide that out. We got to push this one back in the frame. Yeah, but after a while, I'm like building one type of set. It gets kind of boring. But if I were building like a variety of different sets, it's not too bad. It's just like right now, I'm working on Minecraft, and it's a marathon. Now they're going to get shorter as I go, because I'm starting with the biggest set first, working my way back down. Okay, I got to make 3 columns. Must be the dark oak. Huh. Looked like it was fluting at the bottom. I pushed that stud in there. Oh, maybe I'm just seeing things. Hard to say. Let's go here. Okay, and then more stuff. This is big stuff now, it's not little stuff here. You get plenty of dark brown 2x4 bricks. That'd be good for maybe potting soil, building a garden. Damp soil maybe, really damp, saturated soil. Ooh, I need these in brown. I have some of the older ones that are getting pretty brittle. here. There we go. Yeah, there's so many accessories, I haven't done anything with it yet. Alrighty, this goes back here. Making sure you can see everything. Matter of fact, I could just bounce this camera a bit closer. This thing is not all that big. It looks big, but it's not. There we go. It took me to the 5th bag to realize that, but I don't know how big this stuff's going to be until I really get into it. Watch I move it close and I have to back away the camera again. Alright. It's all locked in between the tubes, and so it could be hay, but I think that's just clay, yellow clay. What? Lego, there's no 2x3s? You gotta merge these together to make a 2x3 brick? Well, that's kind of lame. I was expecting more. Yeah. Yeah, this one's not too bad. It's not... This is not brittle like they usually are. So I was at the beginning saying expect to be a brittle build. I mean, when we're building it, it's one thing, but I have not had any issues with it really falling apart. Lego's got their act together on this one. Let's hope it stays this way. Right now, what am I dinging off for? Just a personal preference, but I'm not really dinging anything off. It's just some of these steps are kind of repetitious, and you know, it's hard to say though. I can't just fail something on my own thing. It's playable, obviously, so that's something there to look forward to. See, we stick that there, and then we put this one here to make a 2x3. I mean, it's clever, but I thought maybe they'd have a solid piece. This will be where the torches are going to go here. Always hold underneath. I don't trust that support there, but it's been holding up. Okay. Yeah, and today is the 1st of May, 2024. Forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video. So, yeah, this is not due for like a month. I got some time to finish it up. Just probably doing 1 or 2 sets a day. Because I got a bunch more coming in the mail. They just shipped the batch out. It's going to be here by the weekend, and yeah, so I'm trying to keep up on it as much as I can. Alright, so this sits up here. You know, I may have to bounce this thing away just a hair. Sorry, I had to move the camera. Alright. And then... Okay, that goes right there. Bet that's where one of the bats are going to hang off of. But we won't know. Why? Because we're going to build a cactus. And we built these different forms, but... Ooh, stacking plates on top of one. That's yucky. Used to use the other plates, but now we're doing them like this. Like we couldn't keep it consistent, huh? Oh, we gotta make 2 of those. I wasn't paying attention. So I gotta blame somebody for it. We'll just start throwing parts on here. Is there a 2x3? Can't go any further without it. And the cactus grows right here. And then there's one right up over here. Okay. Now, of course, you could just rearrange this when you're done building the set, too. And then we got some of this dead wood. You need 3. Okay. They give you 1 extra stem. You can always put that somewhere else. And that's it. Okay. I guess the kitties are home from school. Just in time, too. Okay, let's start setting the gear up here. The TNT goes here. Push that down in here, and then you can blow it up. And, well, you're supposed to press this down. There it goes. Kind of stiff. So it just sits right in there. I'll probably have to demonstrate that, and the lava comes flying out. And then the minecart goes up here. I mean, it's like what you'd see in the typical biome. And yeah, they got the green hand from the void. Showing you how it works. Okay, now we're going to have to set it up. It doesn't show where the crafting table... Oh, the crafting table goes up here. And then the lit furnace side goes here. So we're obviously smelting clay or something, maybe making that terracotta. And then we got the bed. The bed goes inside of this. Put the torches there. So now we're doing accessory placement. That's what I'm going to call it. For our powered rails. And then the bat that's all folded up goes here. And it's just staring off into space. Alright. And then the spider goes in here. Like back here. So I'm just going to shove him in like this. Well, I guess he doesn't fit in there that easily, huh? How do they have him in there? They just have him kind of sitting in there. Like that. It's good enough for me. Like that right there. That's how they have him in the book. He just sits in there. He doesn't do much of anything. And where does this bat go here? That's the only bat that they don't even show where he goes. Oh, I see where he goes. He is right up here. Right by the ore. It doesn't show how he's... I just have him right there then. got the Husk and the bunny. We're going to display it how the book has it. So when I do the tour, I'm just going to run through it like this. Well, you get the idea. And then the bunny just kind of sits here. I'll put him right down there. And then the creeper's here. And for the most part, it is a playable model, as you can tell. The only thing that's kind of stiff on it is this right here. I mean, there's only so much Lego can do. Got the Brick Separator. Well, we have a part here that I forgot to mention that's remaining. And this will need a turntable. Now, oh, we're in luck. It's not even being in use right now, so that makes it easy for me. So what I'm going to do is slide that all off there. Makes it a lot easier instead of having it just sliding around on the counter all the time. And I'm missing my rubber legs at the bottom. I found them. They keep falling off, so I may have to epoxy them down. All right. I'm gonna have to move the camera again. Sorry about that. I'm gonna set all this up here, and when we do the final review, it's not too bad. So we got the donkey with the side satchels. We're gonna put this guy here. I think it's a guy, I don't know. And then we'll have the creeper here just watching him. That kind of thing. Okay, now I can move the camera back just enough to get this in frame here. Probably going to drop it down a little bit. Right there. I think that's perfect. Now we're ready for the review portion. And for the most part, I'm trying to get to the focus here. It's not a bad build for what it is. And essentially, you know, I don't know what the retail price of this is, but it's a fully playable model, as you can see. That's the back part there. Yeah, so this is something that it's going to be warranted on doing a close-up shot. So when I do the thing, I'll just do the close-up shot. So just be a 360 spin tour, close-up, then the review. And I'll have to sadly turn off the sound effects when I do this, but for the most part, it is a nice build, but I got a video that needs to be uploaded, so I'm going to take a breather here, let all this stuff cool down, and I'm going to come back and do the review. But for quick notes, I'm going to say it's probably a 9, just because some parts of it were repetitious. But it's not like your typical Minecraft set. I've just noticed it's not really brittle, so I think this might be a winner. Well, now let's do the formal review. Let's start the review with build quality, and honestly, despite this being a Minecraft set and they've been known to be very brittle, this one's pretty structurally sound, so I didn't have really anything come off. I did have some of the ores fall off, and maybe these little stems can come off right here. They come off very easily. Other than that, it's not that bad. You're not going to have the whole thing disintegrate, usually like how the Minecraft sets usually are, but this one is really strong, so that's really good. Play value is also spot on with this set. As you can see, we have access to all the interior spaces, and in addition, you do have a figure, donkey, and creeper, spider, and some bats. And you got plenty of ores, a bunny. There's just too many things in here to count. So this is not only an accessory set, but they also give you just enough portion of a Badlands biome. So you can expand on this, which leads to parts. You do have a lot of good pieces in here to not only build custom creations and terrain, but if you took parts from your own collection, you could build up this mountain facade or the minecart tracks and expand on this a bit further. Now, for my build experience, at the beginning, the build started off very slow. We were putting together accessories. Then we started jumping into the main build. but then we would go back to accessories and then come back to the main build. So I was starting to get a little bored with it, and then at the end we were just putting all this together, which was the fun part. I like building the big stuff, so it does work out. Now, could this be dropped in a Lego City? Absolutely not. You'll have to finish the rest of it up yourself. So this is meant to be improved on, but I think Lego's intent on this set was to get you started on the biome, and then it's up to you to finish it up. So my final score in this set is going to be an 8.8. The only thing is, it's not a collaborative build. I wish this one was, so it's all one big piece. And in addition, like the minecart, the creeper, the donkey, some of this stuff could get lost. So you just have to be very careful with it. But other than that, it is a nice play set, especially for a young one. But for someone like myself as an adult, it's okay. It's a nice time waster project, but nothing more. But tell me what you think.